What a lucky coincidence that the policies of politicians always happen to align with the interests of their largest campaign donors. The appeasement politics has taken the shape of rotten old-fashioned policies under the communist regime in Kerala. Communism has eroded the ethical fiber of the region and sown the seeds of ideological radicalization in the state. The God's own country is hitting the spotlight for all the negative reasons and languishing Che Guevara brand of cannabis culture. Namaste and welcome to TFIPost. I'm your host Sabita Mishra. Let's begin. Owing to ideological paranoia, the left government of Kerala has adopted a more liberal approach on consumption of marijuana. It has led to widespread use of the cannabis in the state, as the youth can be seen flaunting their puffing joints, bongs or blunts. The ideological radicalization has normalized the acts of smoking weed and consuming marijuana common in the state. The truth of the matter can be corroborated from the recent report published by the state Excise department. As per the report, cannabis was found to be the most common drug in use among teenagers who were either arrested or treated for related cases in Kerala. The purported report released by the Excise Minister M.B. Rajesh on Saturday was based on a study conducted among 600 people under the age of 19. In this survey, it was found that about 62% are suffering from dry mouth, 52% from fatigue, and 39% had sleep-related issues. While another 37% of the victims have been found to have violent tendencies, about 9% suffer from depression, and 8.6% have been found to have memory loss. About 35.6% of the victims believe that by consuming marijuana, they remain stress-free. Further, 46% of the said teenagers have been found consuming drugs more than once. The report agonizingly brings out the fact that cannabis is the most common drug in use among teenagers. The Excise Commissioner Anantha Krishnan has alleged that the survey was conducted only for the habitual offenders who had a history of drug abuse. However, the Kerala government, in a face-saving effort, has sent these teenagers to de-addiction centers under the Vimukti scheme. This study was led by excise sociologist Vinu Vijayan and psychologist Rija Rajan, who have advocated for more robust and stringent enforcement measures. In addition, the department initiated a study in association with the student police cadet among the general public on the same matter. A comprehensive survey is being conducted by collecting information from 1 lakh people. However, the cause of upsurge in the usage of marijuana and cannabis in the state is largely the idol worship of addicts like Bob Marley, Cheech and Chong, and Ernesto Che Guevara, who are hailed as the champions of humanity by the left cabal. The fallacy of widespread marijuana usage among the misguided communist youths of Kerala has great similarity to the Cuban youths under the Che Guevara. The communist youth hail the communist leader like Che Guevara and Karl Marx and replicate their smoking patterns under the guise of cult worship. The report of the State Excise Department illustrates the fact that the most illiterate state of the nation is stuck in the quagmire of drug addiction, and the state government is justifying the misery of the populace in the name of ideological imprints. More significantly, the hypocrisy of the state government is but natural. The communists across the nation have predominantly been using weed and marijuana, and it is a part of their recreation culture. So how can the ideological offspring of communism go ahead with the stringent law enforcement measures of choking the supply of these drugs in the state? In such a situation, it would not be wrong to say that the Kerala government is now heading the state on the lines of Che Guevara brand of communism and has adopted a liberal anti-drug policy. Consequently, the present report is nothing more than a charade to hide their past evil of letting marijuana usage escalate in the state.